la chambre.
Jon More vient d'arriver,
Ouais.
Xavier.
Oui, Jon More qui est
non seulement l'un des binômes de Colcut, mais surtout le créateur du label Ninja Tune, qu'il a créé en 1990 et qui a révolutionné toute la musique avec ce label. Pour moi, c'est l'un des plus grands labels qu'on ait jamais entendu depuis 20 ans. Voilà.
He's been very nice with you, John. Yeah, he's very nice with you. And vous pouvez tous applaudir, c'est Jon More, Colcut. Vous avez tous entendu parler de lui. Il est là en vrai avec nous. Alors, Fred, before to talk about you, let your press agent do the job. Ok.
D'accord.
Oui, je suis. Ah, je m'entends là?
Oui, on t'entend, Fred. On t'entend
Oui,
très bien en direct de la place.
super.
Émile Goudot à Montmartre.
Voilà, je suis l'attaché de presse de Ninja Tune depuis maintenant 15 ans et effectivement, John est la moitié du duo Colcut qui a effectivement révolutionné un peu la manière de faire la musique à la fin des années 90 en faisant un travail sur les samples. Et là maintenant, il s'est passé beaucoup de... A lot of things happened since the 90s, of course.
But one of the most interesting things is that you developed machines to build new sounds, and you were the first to mix sound and music. Music and image.
I wouldn't say we were the first. I think actually
One of the first.
the French were in there quite early with that idea. I've got an album of Sonny Lumiere, if I'm not much mistaken, from Egypt, but produced by a French company.
Okay, but you were one of the first.
We were one of the first that made the connection between music and video, yeah.
And also to build tools, hardware to produce that.
Absolutely. When there isn't something there that we can use to make what we want to make, then we make what we want to make what we want to make, if that makes sense.
That makes
At the moment, there is a new application for iPad, which is really amazing, and it's a bit revolutionary, I think, again.
I hope so.
Yeah, it's a bit on the cutting edge. I don't know if you participate on that.
Yeah, it's Ninja Jam. It's our new application, and at the moment, we're working on the production of it. I'm building content. Matt's designing it, and we've been slipping it out, sneaking it out, seeing what people think of it, but eventually it will be released in probably September, October.
Ce que vous entendez derrière nous, c'est la balance de ZFV qui se prépare pour un live. Eux aussi vont se produire ce soir à la machine du Moulin Rouge pour cette soirée Ninja Tune. Ninja Tune, it came from a precise desire. It's from a book I read. Can you define how you define yourself first?
Well,
What was your ambition?
with Ninja Tune, we wanted to create a multicolored escape machine where we could escape the difficulties of the international record industry and their narrow-minded, short-sighted, ignorant approach, where we could build a vehicle where we could sign bands like The Heavy and have this wonderful music out there for everybody to listen to. I'm not saying that without Ninja Tune there'd be no Heavy, because they're skilled auteurs and would no doubt be signed to a label if Ninja wasn't there. But the whole reason for me...
We lost you.
the whole reason for Ninja was to put music out that Matt and I and Peter believe in, and is something that we think there's a distinct lack of.
And we have two topics in this show. The first one, we're going to speak about it right after this second thing, which is working together. This week we are thinking about working together. How do you define working together, or what do you think about working together?
I think working together is incredibly important as human beings. If we work against each other, we'll just get into a worse state than we are at the moment. I think the present situation shows an example of not working together, of selfishness, of greed, of ignorance and self-interest, which is something that we certainly try and fight against at Ninja Tune, and I think cooperative is an important way forward.
Do you think money brings individualism?
Money, you know, it burns a hole in your pocket. That's all it does. You know, we need it because we have to pay the man.
And we used to say since today, because this is how we think the thing, is that to carry on for a community, this community needs a global vision. They all need to watch in the same direction. What is your direction? What is your vision to carry on with Ninja Tune?
Well, we just want to keep giving really good music to people in an interesting way with lots of things, like with the Amon Tobin new box set. You get an enormous physical thing you couldn't download from the internet that you can cherish for the rest of your life.
And this is my last question before the heavy is gonna start his live before this show tonight. How do you deal with money?
How do I deal with money?
Yeah.
I try not to put it in the bank. I keep it in a sock under the bed.
This is it?
That's about it, yeah. That shows my belief in money. It's, you know, if without money you're poor, so they say. But hey, I don't necessarily believe that. And our motivation for Ninja Tune, if we wanted to make money, Peter and Matt and I would have sold that company when we were being, you know, in 1994, when it was the height of trip hop and everybody was really excited. But we didn't do it. We're not interested in that. Yes, it's nice to have cash in the pocket to go out and spend it. But, you know, all I need is a new pair of trousers.
So independence is priceless.
Independence is priceless. You can't buy independence. You can't buy self-belief. You can't buy talent. You can have an interest in talent, but at the end of the day, talent is the talent.
Alléluia, brothers and sisters.
La CHAMBRE.